Dream big and dare to fail. Namaskar, welcome to Next IS. I hope you are doing well. In this video, we are going to cover major headlines of the Hindu, Indian Express, and Press Information Bureau. So, without wasting any time, let's start today's discussion. And her first article talks about India Malaysia relations. And it is in the news because recently India and Malaysia announced plans for a tabletop exercise in Malaysia in 2026 and a field training exercise in India in 2027 as a part of counter-terrorism work plan. Both the countries also focused on developing strategies to address terrorism and extremism with ASEAN members and partners. And additionally, European Union also hosted a workshop in New Delhi on countering violent extremism, and it emphasized collaboration and the protection of democratic values and human rights. Now, next article focuses upon Indian Ocean Rim Association, which is a regional organization that fosters cooperation among countries around the Indian Ocean, including those in Asia, Africa, and Australia. India will chair the Indian Ocean Rim Association from November 2025, and it aims to focus on increasing funding opportunities, integrating technology for data management, and creating maritime related academic courses in collaboration with institutions. Here you must know that Indian Ocean region is crucial for global trade, maritime safety, and blue economy, but it faces challenges such as poor development, climate change, and security issues like piracy and terrorism. Therefore, Indian Ocean Rim Association needs stronger funding to address these concerns, and its budget is primarily member dependent with limited resources. And do you know, friends, India's security and growth for all vision aligns with Indian Ocean Rim Association's goal, and India's leadership can leverage relationships to solve issues like marine governance, technology integration, and sustainable practices. And collaborations with industries, educational institutions, and coastal nations can help improve governance and create opportunities in the blue economy. Now, next article is related to South Cascade Glacier, which is in Washington, and it has been studied for nearly 70 years. It provides valuable insights into glaciology and climate change. Here you must know that it was named Glacier of the Year by World Meteorological Organization, and it is a key site for understanding glacier dynamics. Now, next article talks about Collegium System, and it is in the news because recently Collegium decided to transfer Delhi High Court Judge Justice Yashwant Verma back to the Allahabad High Court following the discovery of a large sum of cash at his residence after a fire. Talking about Collegium System, it appoints and transfers judges in India's higher judiciary, which includes Supreme Court and High Courts. Here you must know that it is not rooted in the constitution or any specific law, but it has evolved through Supreme Court judgments. Talking about the structure of the Collegium, Supreme Court Collegium composed of Chief Justice of India and 4 senior most Supreme Court judges. High Court Collegium led by Chief Justice of High Court and 2 other senior most judges. Collegium recommends judges' appointments which are approved by the government after an Intelligence Bureau inquiry, but this system has been criticized for its lack of transparency as it operates without formal procedures or public knowledge of its working. And here you must know that in 2000, the Justice M.N. Venkatchelia Commission proposed replacing the Collegium with National Judicial Appointments Commission, and the bill was passed in Lok Sabha in 2014, but it was struck down by the Supreme Court in 2015, and here Supreme Court affirmed the judiciary's primacy in judicial appointments. Next article focuses upon India-Mongolia relations because recently they have reaffirmed their commitment to strengthening their strategic partnership during a consultative meeting in New Delhi. Both the countries reviewed bilateral ties and discussed cooperation in sectors like development, education, IT, energy, and defense. They agreed to commemorate the 70th anniversary of diplomatic relations with various activities and to upgrade Foreign Office constitutions to secretary level. Here you must know that India and Mongolia share a long history of cultural and religious ties with Indian influence reaching Mongolia through Tibet, mainly via Buddhist missionaries. India established diplomatic relations with Mongolia in December 1955, and joint India-Mongolia exercise Nomadic Elephant is held annually. Now, next and last headline is related to Mount Lewotobi Laki Volcano, which is in Indonesia, and it was recently erupted 3 times. Here you must know that Indonesia is an archipelago of 270 million people with frequent seismic activity. It has 120 active volcanoes, and it's part of Ring of Fire, which is a horseshoe-shaped series of seismic fault lines encircling the Pacific Basin. So with this, let's conclude today's discussion. Thanks for listening, and for regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.